Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Dragon Age Origins Part 12. And we are back, and last time, we did a lot of dialogue, met a lot of people, did all that good stuff, but this time, we are going to go back to that soon, but I at least want to have one episode in between where we actually get something accomplished combat-wise, because not only does it spice up the gameplay, but I feel like I'm going to lose some of you if all we do is talk dialogue. But I promise we're coming back to dialogue very soon. Let's just do a little something today. Gather the party and venture forth. And we will bring Morrigan, Leliana, and Sten, yes. I believe. I can't believe I'm leaving Alistair behind. That's so nuts. He's already behind in level, to be fair, but that's not a huge thing. But I gotta bring Sten, right? Come on. Flemeth's Hut. No reason to go there right now. Lothering is where we are. Brazilian Outskirts, Redcliffe Village. Sultrus Pass is a DLC thing. Frostback Mountains. So this is the Dwarves. Ban Loren's Lands. I don't remember what that's all about. Lake Calenhad Docks. This is how we go to the Circle Tower. Here's Denerim, the capital. Brazilian Outskirts is like the elves. So like elves, Redcliffe Village is kind of like humans, Frostback Mountains is like dwarves, this is like the capital of the whole Ferelden. And this is the Mage's Tower, and the Mage's Tower is what I want to do first, for a couple of reasons. And also, these areas are not the same difficulty. Like, if you're playing this for the first time, just in case you are, 15 years later or whatever, but maybe even 16 or 17, but if you are playing this for the first time, I would highly recommend doing Redcliffe Village, like the dialogue recommends, or the Mage's Tower first. These are the two easiest ones, as far as I remember. And I personally prefer to do the Circle Tower first. Ooh, we have combat. Oh my good god. Pause. 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 Blight Wolves and a Barriscarn. Okay, interesting. Huh. Okay, I wasn't completely ready for this, but let's do it. We got right into the action that I was talking about. Alright, Cone of Cold, Cone of Cold. And then we Crush and Prison this one, and then everything's locked down. Sten, I want you to Mighty Blow this. Leliana, you're gonna do your thing. We're gonna blow up this guy. Yeah. Alright. That's the shatter out of boy Sten. Alright, she's gonna kill that wolf, no problem. Let's Mind Blast. Stun this bear. Damn. Sten got hit once and he got lit up. How tough is this Barriscarn gonna be? Looks pretty decent, but not too bad. Let me make... Yeah, he is attacking Sten, so let's Force Field Sten. He's safe now. Now we just clean up. Done. Nice. That went pretty well. Good to get back into it. Hell yeah. Obviously, I've only been releasing these videos on the weekends, because I can't really handle two games at the same time right now. But I love coming back. Like I said when we started this playthrough, this is probably the game, one of maybe two games that I've played the most in video gaming. I've cleared this game 5 or 6 times, and if it wasn't for my broken memory, I'd remember it better. Oh my god. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Lake Calenhad Docks, and there's the Mage's Tower.
What is that smell?
I don't know. What are you talking about, Sten?
As you wish.
Sten, I have no idea what you're talking about. So the Lake Calenhad Docks are a very small area, if I remember correctly. It's just this, right? I don't remember those people. We'll see what those people have. Elf Roots. Deep Mushroom. Studded leather armor. Short bow. Okay, let's see what's going on. Kester.
Wow, look at this. I remember taking you across when you left with that fella Duncan. And now you're a Grey Warden. My pap used to tell me stories about them.
Hello, Kester. Why aren't you manning the boat?
Templars took the boat.
Why would they take your boat?
I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester, we got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then there's Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy, named for my grandmum she was.
Sounds like someone not in control. Is something wrong up there at the tower?
I told you, they didn't tell me nothing. And if I know they're mages, I'm better off keeping out of their business. If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic. But the tower's always got something to do with magic.
Huh. But I have to get there. I'm on official business.
Don't look at me. I told you I'm not the ferryman no more. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over. But I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
I could convince the Templars to let me... Oh, thank you for your help.
You're too kind. Your type don't usually give my type the time of day.
Oh, shit. Sorry, hold up. Alright, sorry about that. Quick thing came up. Okay, back to what we were doing. Mages Collective Liaison.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Isn't that against the Chantry's laws?
We harm no one, I assure you. And we enforce the Chantry's laws among ourselves. All we seek is a life outside of the Templar's shadow. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
Okay. I'll take a look at these requests. I'm a mage.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
Interesting. So, like a group of people... A group of mages trying to live separate from the Templars. Places of power. Hear me and obey. My power waiting. I Karabulash the epithet. What is this writing? Require reconnection to the mystic places I have left behind. You, the bearer of this note, shall travel to these places and trace upon them my personal glyphs, claiming their eldritch energies for my own. You will come upon sites of mystic power in the ancient places of the world. The Brazilian forest, the deep roads, the heart of Denerim, and near the base of the Circle Tower. Okay, the Brazilian forest, deep roads, heart of Denerim, and the base of the Circle Tower. Interesting. Okay. Careless accusations. The activities of the Maleficarum are on my doorstep did not go unnoticed. And now I am in danger of being brought before the Templars myself. A small band of drifters claim to have seen me practicing forbidden arts, and they have left to deliver testimony of my alleged deeds to the Chantry. I asked the mages collective to find and stop these false witnesses by any means necessary. They were traveling on along the road from Lothering to Denerim, where their lies will seal my fate. Got it. Are they lies, though? I don't know. Notice of termination. There comes a time in each young mage's life that he must strike forth from beneath the shadow of his mentor. For my 3 young and unremarkable apprentices, this time is now. He who accepts this calling takes it upon himself to deliver documents of congratulations to my apprentices, who will no doubt be uninformed as to the contents of the missive. The apprentices' names are Starik, Alina, and Sheth. I have cleverly sent them away from my abode so that they may receive this information in a public place, thus guaranteeing the safety of my willing courier. You will find 2 of them in Denerim, the other is procuring a slightly rarer item from Orzammar, and be sensitive. I would not wish to harm upon their delicate feelings. These sound interesting. I haven't seen a normal one yet. Other than maybe this one, unless they're not actually lies. Thy brother's killer. Have I ever done Mages Collective stuff? I honestly don't know. This isn't ringing any bells in my brain. Thy brother's killer. My worst fears have been realized. A band of devilish Maleficarum are performing the profane rituals within close proximity to my own sanctum. This cannot stand. I, Jubasto, charge he who accepts this request to destroy the fiends before their evil brings unwanted attention from either Templars or demons to my back door. Travel to the Brazilian forest and slay these blasphemers. Okay, so Brazilian forest, we're not there. Herbal magic. Disaster. So consumed have I been in my personal projects that I've neglected to collect vital components of the herbal remedy I use to sharpen my mind for thoughts of the other world. Without it, I am ruined. Ruined. The other world? You mean the Fade? I will humbly reward any who bring me 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. I think we might have that already. With this, I can continue on my quest for enlightenment with a clear mind and fewer bouts with drowsiness and indigestion. May he who accepts this request be showered in riches and love from the Maker's heart for this noble and selfless act. This is literally my salvation. Yeah, what a disaster. Okay. And I can't turn any in?
Good to see you again.
Okay. I'm not sure what that's all about, to be real. Disgruntled patron, Leliana, innkeeper, and shady patron. And a chest that Leliana probably can't open. That looks very intimidating. Yep. Alright, fair enough. Leliana, what's up?
Good day.
Never mind, Leliana. Shady patron? Is that someone that can actually talk to me? No, never mind. Okay. Fine, innkeeper.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
Why is the inn called the Spoiled Princess?
My father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling inn. The name stuck. That's the story.
Dude, I'm sorry. That's a tough story to just drop like that. I'd like a drink.
Of course. What would you like?
Okay. Wow. I'll take 2 lesser health poultices for really cheap, please. And 5 lesser lyrium for pretty cheap, to be honest. I'll take all that. Thank you. More flasks. Let me see here. No, sorry. I'm good otherwise. And we have nothing we need to get rid of, correct? We have 8 deep mushroom. That's our problem. We don't have enough. Alright, fair enough. Chasing flat blade. Yeah, we have some tools here that we haven't really sold, don't we? Interesting, interesting. We'll sell that. We'll sell this. I don't think we need the chasing robes. I think my fan is creaking. What the hell? Okay. I'm back. Sorry, I went and turned my fan off. I didn't know if you could hear that or not, but I was trying to figure out what that was. Okay. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Whatever. Nothing. Nada. Zilch. Man, there's actually, like, even less than I remember here. All that's left is to go to the tower, and we can't do that yet. Ah, damn it. If we go to the tower, we're gonna lose our chance to go to the camp for a while, I think.
Yes.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Never mind.
Very well.
Alright.
As you wish.
Let's, well, we already did Alistair's, right? Hold up. We already did Alistair's, so we can just do the 3 of them here at camp, maybe? Unsure. Let's try it out. Leliana. +7, she's gonna get a fat lute. A favorite of traveling bards, the fat body lute is a sturdy instrument with rich tone and melodious sound. This will give us our +50 with Leliana.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Fantastic. And she'll get minor and moderate dexterity? Cunning. Minor cunning, moderate cunning. Interesting.
Something I can help with?
What do you know of this place?
Next to nothing, I'm afraid. Perhaps there is little to know about this place, or I simply have not discovered its secrets yet. Something I can help with?
I actually don't know. I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
So we could still have some of the conversations out here. Why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
And what happened to your mother?
Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
You were young, it's understandable.
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andraste's Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
Say less. I'm gonna go find her a flower called Andraste's Grace.
Something I can help with?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes. What's on your mind?
Do you miss anything about Orlais?
I miss Val-Royeaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Val-Royeaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Val-Royeaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent.
It sounds wonderful.
Oh, it would take me a day or two to talk about the many splendors of Orlais, her golden fields, her lush meadows. Of course there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
What sorts of things?
Dresses, fine dresses and furs, and shoes, of course. One can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see. Orlais is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes... Living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
She loves shoes. They're there to keep your feet dry. Oh, I love shoes.
When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and
What am I saying?
embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring.
That sounds lovely, Leliana.
I had my eye on a pair my shoemaker was working on. It was covered in pale blue silk with amber beads on the toe. The shoes made in Orlais were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them.
Oh, damn! You don't need fancy shoes to make you beautiful. Oh, damn! I do think we're going after Morrigan, not Leliana, but this would be a slick, like, entrance into that if we were going after Leliana here. I'm gonna say this sarcastically, and I don't think she's gonna take it that way, but I know, right? So ugly and shapeless.
They're sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
Okay, Leliana. Is the skill the moderate cunning? Yeah, okay. Alright.
Something I can...
I know we've been talking to Leliana a lot, but I don't think she has much left for us.
Yes?
Probably.
What's on your mind?
I heard that in Orlais, minstrels are often spies.
Where did you hear this?
Who cares? Is it true or not?
Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers, but some of them are what we call bards.
And the bards are spies.
Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are.
What sort of services does a bard offer?
What do you think? They infiltrate, steal, sometimes assassinate. It depends on the bard. In Orlais, there is much rivalry amongst the highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite, and in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil.
They can't do it in public because it's
they
impolite?
plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players.
You were a bard, weren't you?
I have revealed too much, it seems. But it doesn't matter what I used to be. It is the past.
Huh. So that's where you learned to fight like that.
My skills served me well. But the day finally came when I decided to just put them aside. I found myself in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to say the Maker brought me here.
Okay.
Something I can help with?
No, she cannot teach us to be a bard. Alright. Enough Leliana talking. We've been doing that a lot. I like the character, but we've been doing that a lot. Alright, Sten. I got you a gift.
I am impressed. My thanks.
Plus 59 with the man. Minor strength and moderate strength. How strong does that make him? 30. So we're still a ways off from being able to put that sick armor on, but okay.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
You thought thanks, I guess. You thought I was callow? Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome.
So you tell me now why you were caged?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Exactly what happened.
I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
That sounds like what happened to me at Ostagar.
I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
What did you do?
I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
Did they know where it was?
They said they found me with nothing.
And then?
I killed them. With my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
Damn, none of these options seem good, huh? That's terrible.
I know I cannot justify what I have done. My honor is forfeit. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Couldn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Dude, the Kunari are such a unique culture. They're so different. And they're so cool. But there's definitely flaws in their culture, just like any other culture. Definitely some flaws here. Where'd you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Well, isn't that convenient? We're right there. Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
Plus 16 with Sten. And now he's got major strength for that. Whoa, we're crushing it with Sten right now. Plus 75? And major gives you plus 4 in a stat. He can almost wear that armor. Damn. It's 38, so 2 levels up and he'll have it. Wow. Wow.
You called.
Wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
That's enough?
Then I suggest we move on.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Do you find Ferelden very strange?
To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Our farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Wow, that was actually like... I like that. It's true. It's true. People always aspiring to be something else. No one's... At least, not no one, but in general, people always want more. They're not satisfied with what they have. Huh. Huh. Is there anything you like about Ferelden?
There is interesting food here. You have a thing. It doesn't have a word in the Kunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but sweet and crumbly.
Cookies?
Yes. We have no such things in our lands. This should be remedied.
I love that Sten loves cookies. That is a fantastic character trait for him. It goes so perfectly. I'll keep that in mind. You sound a bit homesick.
Perhaps. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own. To see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Saharon. Tea and incense and the sea. Ferelden smells of wet dogs.
I've heard that before, yeah. Okay. You left out rotting garbage.
True. I was trying to forget that part. Shall we move on?
Don't the Kunari ever want to change their lot in life?
What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell.
But that makes the turtle stronger.
Does it? It's also his weakness. If he stumbles and falls over, it pins him on his back. It is better to armor yourself with no more than what you need. One life, one duty.
I suppose that's true.
Shall we move on?
Let's go.
As you wish.
Plus 19? What is happening? No, that meant with the other plus 16, right? Excuse me? Plus 94? When did Sten become so easy to please? That's insane. It only goes to 100. Bro, Sten loves us, man. That's crazy. And so is she, because she's at 38 before we even give her this gift. Alistair doll. This little doll fashioned from rags and stuck with pins is eerily reminiscent of Alistair. Alright. So we'll do that with Morgan in a sec. Now that I realize we can talk outside the camp, this is fine.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
Look at this dork. Doesn't he look kind of like a dork? I'm a Grey Warden and I seek the assistance of the mages. I need to get to the I'm a Grey Warden and I seek the assistance of the mages, yeah.
Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
Prove it?
Kill some Darkspawn. Come on, let's see some righteous Grey Wardening.
Yeah, let me get right on that. There aren't any Darkspawn here.
Well, that's good, I suppose. Wouldn't want Darkspawn smeared across the landscape. I hear their blood is black. Is that true? You'd know if you were a Grey Warden.
No, it's red like any other blood.
I don't know. My instincts tell me Darkspawn shouldn't have blood like ours. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go.
No. Your superior won't like that you've given me trouble.
Oh, really? You think Gregor would be upset with me for not letting you in? Wait, actually, he would. Good point.
Well, we should try our best to avoid that, shouldn't we?
He's the big guy around here. I bet he could deal with one Grey Warden. Alleged Grey Warden. Well, you want that I should take you there now?
Yes, please do.
Come along, I suppose.
Here we go. On our way to the Circle Tower.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we wait and pray.
Gregor, good to see you again.
Well, look who's back.
Yeah, been a while.
Proper Grey Warden now, are we? Glad you're not dead.
You're looking well yourself, if a bit harried.
Perhaps. Now we're dealing with a situation that doesn't involve you, Grey Warden.
I am a Grey Warden, but I'm also a mage. This tower was my home. I want to know what's happened. Yeah, let's do that.
I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls. We were too complacent. First Jowan, now this. Don't think I've forgotten your role in Jowan's escape.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Jowan's escape seems small compared to the situation here. Yeah, it's not looking good. He seems small compared to the situation here.
True enough.
What's become of the first enchanter?
We don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee.
For all your bluster, you Templars are just cowards. You should have fought them.
They took us by surprise. We were prepared for 1 or 2 abominations, not the horde that fell upon us.
And what's your plan?
I will destroy the tower, raze it to the ground. But I cannot risk more of my men. The doors remain shut, and they will protect us for now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, a door? That's no solution. Doors can be broken.
I do not mean for the doors to stay closed forever. Everything in the tower must be eliminated. I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
The right of annulment?
The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle. Completely. This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
I see. So the only answer is genocide. Right. The mages are not defenseless. Some must still be alive. Why, wait. I could go clean the tower out now. Oh, I like how cocky that sounds. You're right. The abominations cannot be allowed to leave. There must be another way. It's unfortunate to see that you have little choice. Why, wait. I could go clean the tower out now.
I assure you, an abomination is a force to be reckoned with, and you will face more than one.
Abominations cannot stand against me.
If you succeed, I would owe you much, enough that I would pledge my Templars to your cause. Without word from Denerim, I must determine our course. Surely destroying Darkspawn is a worthy goal.
We have an agreement then.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back.
How did you know that's what we
Doors
wanted?
must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
Okay, so we are probably going in there next time. How did he know we wanted Templars and mages for the war? Like, we didn't even bring that up. He just went right to it. Quartermaster, Templar, and that's the door for us to go through. He's ready to fight. Okay, so this is where we'll pick up next time, and we'll go ahead and start to assault the tower. And give our last gift to Morrigan and assault the tower next time. Yeah. Sorry about the interruptions, but God, I'm so ready. We've been doing so much dialogue, and the dialogue is so good. Do not get me wrong. I love the dialogue in this game, but I do want to just have an episode where we can just fight things for a while, because we haven't had one of those in a bit. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving us a... I just screwed up my ending, so don't even worry about it. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. No buttons. And I'll see all of you, Jesus, next time. I'm a mess. What am I doing?